Kufuor, we couldn't point to any business that was big and
Yes.
not even John Mahama, nothing. Nana Kwame has built a life for himself.
Yes.
Made fortune for himself.
And he has created a lot of jobs.
A lot of jobs. Me, I respect people like that.
Yes. He has done very well.
If he's my brother, I'll be very proud of him.
Yes, he has done very well.
You should be proud of him if you're your brother.
Yes. He has done very well for this country. He has created a lot of jobs for people.
So I would rather give such a person the opportunity instead of politicians who have been taken through the mail and made politicians. So they know how to run around the policies, run around the constitution, run around cutting deals and making money for themselves, their girlfriends and wives.
Abdul Jalil Afora.
Zidane.
Yes, please.
Are you a sports guy?
No. I used to be, but now I'm fully into politics.
You are a young guy.
Yes.
And then come I be from Rantier Muni or Motibe left and right so. Now the ultimate sabin commission. Or ye very intelligent media personality. Or ye CEO of Tuntum Network. Tuntum ye online social media platform. Or YouTube. So one subscribe ya meso. Subscribe mano. Why? Na mitieno. Brebia ma subscribe to YouTube channel mitieno. Na manije na dia wo ye ho pa so onsa. Oka social issues, oka political issues, or your podcast on life and things happening around the world. Now, plenty of things any fasu. Or a law student at Jimpa, he's 20 years old, and he is an upcoming NDC communicator. Now, come a course between some rentier we mean, and I'm a person ne. Yes, share songs are. Na yen fa bibi free Tim person share video no ekosi. Na onu hu da so share video yi. Na me ka say me channel no ye BJ online. So on subscribe ya, subscribe mama. Uwia na what turn on notification bell no so that me drop a video a obi hu. Na fe what drop your comment or comment section. Comment in here pa eno na bua e pushy video no e man microphone. The man me interested in this video nyina na say me sha brand your team said if so NDC communicator no. Then I saw something that maybe when I was young I did not see. But now I can see because they say manini kakra. Now I can see. What did I see? Sure. Look at the likes of Sami Okujeto Ablakwa, Felix Fosukwachi, Sami Jemfi, and a Gideon Bwako of the NPP. Ubetia Brantianase, the Oyen, so on, sir. Na, on say, Sa Mrente ya mebo mudi na. Omu ko school we no, ebra omu school muno. They chose a career path, which is politics, because they saw loopholes in the system. And omu hunu say, o mine no any more bia the more youth no. The only way they can get employed is to go into politics, which I don't see anything wrong with. And the one who say, omu free school muna. That straight no call politics o man nyajuma as public servants. They did not become entrepreneurs. Na once omu nyina so ye law with the exception of Gideon Bwako. Omu waka nyina so ye law. So on say enti omu call politics no so one say I repeat benefits they are more because omu nyina ye they are driving big cars, they are living luxurious life. Show omu mfono they aye. Omu nyesika. So on say na the American say, "Wa o sheme. Want me to see this kind of career path be. Nti wo ne ni da so. Na se why wadwen so be toaba ma sankofo we ya. So far ho adwene. Fast forward. Na me pese me yi omu baako. Dr. Gideon Bwako na me kana asem. Because one of the minimum kakra so on say. Now me ni Dr. Gideon Bwako na wi Kwame University of Science and Technology. Me was second year. Now I was into printing, typing and printing. Now ba me dan ebe typing the work na what submit it. So on sir. Nti wono sabre no ye Tescom organizer. To wono na dem call Tescom. Nti me nim Gideon Bwako pa. Sabre ne fe na ogidi. Ha? Enti, owie KNUST, wanye juma, ena obeye Ashanti Regional Youth Organizer. No, sign call back to KNUST, ekoye masters. Enti, owie masters no. Sabre na MPP opposition. John Mahama and then war apem. Ena onya scholarship at the core South Africa. Ekoye PhD. Na mi bisa say, what ye jinem twintwan say. John Mahama na obeto aba ama no. Mi bisa ho say, what been ho yie? Omo di John Mahama achi de. Omo no omo nya bi benefit o. Hwe me se we kura no we MPP ni. And on nya scholarship and koye PhD. Now when your scholarship ni bi maybe so obusu ni bi anya benefit, direct benefit from MPP ni NDC ana. Ti se wonya nya bi da me se wani da so ye ba ko pe. Wani da so ye ba ko on na Kwame Bediako. Nti after PhD no ana Dr. Gideon Bediako ba Ghana. Na obehye Dr. Bawumia office. Obeye part of the economic management team. Na fe osanso ye the spokesperson for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. Now, you see, once I make us say nipa who is also use wadwene. He's very intelligent, he's a fine gentleman, and who say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia won't win this year's election. Okay, quick. And I'll copy MP. Say uko be one of the constituencies, mission and name constituency the power. Wa could stand it on the ticket of MPP. Yeah, be winning at the parliament. The brain is working. Na me bisa o se menua wo ene me ye ma me no kwa fum na omu ni sika wo be pushi ya omu ni bibi o de be maye de aboye bra no ye ni da so ni papa akope or ni na Kwame Bediako because NDC and MPP are reaping benefits for themselves from the country. They are milking the country. Omo be flies and omu si o man so and almost sucking the blood of the country. Wo nya bi ni me nya bi ni nti de say yen say ese tuaba ma obi a wono aye na dwen say obedwene mene omienu ho na waketi adwuma ama mene omienu anya bia ye na sa adwuma no yenya ye a yenya sika e de yahwe abusuafo nti esese ye sesa ya adwene na vote your band man na Kwame Bediako.
I used to be, but now I'm fully into politics.
You are a young guy.
Yes.
Are you more than 25?
No, I'm not. I'm 20 years.
You are 20 years old.
Yes, please.
And already you feel the need to vote for John Mahama?
Yes, please.
Why?
Oh, okay. Thank you very much for this question.
Did your parents tell you to vote for Mahama?
No.
Your parents, now do they vote for?
Yes, they vote for NDC, but
so it's a typical thing.
No.
Parents will encourage you, go and vote for the tradition.
No. I have a strong reason.
You have a reason?
Yes.
At 20 years old?
Yes, please.
Have you voted before?
No, this is my first time.
And
I voted the last time in the assembly selection. Yes, that's 2023.
Done.
Yes.
Tell me one thing on the, what do you call, NDC's manifesto that you like so much. One policy.
Oh, okay.
Have you read their manifesto?
Yes.
What is one thing on the manifesto that you think will help Ghana so much?
Oh, okay. John Mahama, he said he'll bring...
You see your voice is dying.
I'm making a
Put
point.
some power in it.
Yes. So John Mahama said when he is voted into power, inshallah, 2024, he will introduce this policy called the 24-hour economic policy.
Do you understand it?
Yes, please.
Explain it to us.
So what it means is that John Mahama said he will create an enabling environment for businesses to thrive around the clock, 24 hours in a day.
That is what the MPP also were saying. Enabling environment.
Yeah, so
it tips me off.
But Mahama has given a lot of details on how he
You
will
don't think Bawumia is giving details?
No, he's not. Even if he's giving, he cannot be trusted.
And you think John Mahama can be trusted?
Yes, John Mahama can be trusted.
You are a young man. You haven't voted before. You think John Mahama can be trusted?
Yes, John
Did
Mahama.
you see John Mahama in 2016?
Yes, I saw John.
12 to 16.
Yes, please, I saw John.
How old were you by then?
I was around,
2012.
2012, I'll be around
That was 12 years ago.
12 years old, 13.
Take 12 out of 20. You were how old were you? You were 8 years old.
8 years.
You are telling me 8 years old, you understood what was happening in the country.
But when I grew up, I learned some of the things that
went to
happened.
the polls. People went to the ballot paper and voted John Mahama out. Do you know why?
Why?
Because of doing so. Because of corruption scandals. There were too many stories of corruption here, corruption there, corruption every day. So people, more than 1 million Ghanaians, went there and kicked him out. The only reason why John Mahama looks so attractive today is not because he has done something special in the last 8 years, because he hasn't been in power in the last 8 years. The only reason he looks attractive is because Nana Addo performed abysmally. If Nana Addo had done so well, nobody would be talking about John Mahama today. Do you know this? Nobody would be thinking about John Mahama if Nana Addo came and did well. So don't make it look like John Mahama has all the keys to our development and our solutions. It's in his back pocket, sitting there at home, waiting to come and fix what? Fix what? Tell me, what do you think Ghana will become when John Mahama becomes president? Give me an idea.
Oh, okay. So I'll be expecting when John Mahama assumes office that the rate at which the cedi is depreciating, it will reduce.
Zidane.
Yes, please.
You are a die-hard NDC guy. Even if they put a chicken there, you vote for the chicken.
No.
As an MP, you vote for a chicken.
No. I will not vote for a chicken because a chicken has nothing to offer me.
I see. So, have you thought outside of the NDC that hopefully you may look into new candidates like Nana Kwame Bediako, Cheddar?
Yes, I feel like, okay, so the problem that we are facing in Ghana, I feel like it's not solely about the president. It's just about, sometimes it's about leadership. Now, when Cheddar becomes president, he is not the only one who is coming to rule Ghana. He is bringing his people. People become ministers. People become deputy ministers. People become MCs, DCs.
No, that is not how he's going to rule.
That's how he's going to rule.
No.
So that's how the constitution. No. Okay.
He's saying he's not coming to do the usual thing. There will be no regional ministers. There will be regional CEOs.
But there will be ministers.
Ministers of state. He's talking about 12, I think.
Yes, but the constitution, if I'm not mistaken, they say you should appoint ministers not less than, is it 12 or 13 or something? If I'm not mistaken.
Listen, the constitution can always be amended. You can
Yes.
always do something about, but he is going to work with a very small number of ministers. I think 12. Now, if you look at what he is proposing, it is based on performance. So if you are the regional CEO of, say, Accra, or the regional CEO of Ashanti region, you are given task to perform. You are given a budget. You raise revenue from Ashanti region. There is a percentage you bring to the national level, and then there's a percentage you keep at the regional level. You develop your region and all of that. Don't you think that makes more sense than all the money coming into the hands of the president?
It is.
And they are playing with Ghana's resources?
It's not necessarily about whether it makes sense or not. You know, it is very cheap to say than to do. It is very cheap to say.
It applies to everybody.
Yes, but then even when you look at Cheddar, nowadays governance occurs at the Flagstaff House and Parliament. Now, when you become president, who are your representatives in Parliament that whenever you bring your initiative, they will approve it in Parliament?
Parliament is about deals, cutting deals,
Yes.
and negotiations.
Yes.
If there is one thing I've learned about Parliament, every parliamentarian you see there, they are not representing their people like they always say. They are representing their parties, first of all, and they are representing their own interests. When parliamentarians are looking for favors to be done for them in their constituency, they have a way of speaking to the president. So that is how Cheddar is going to act. He's going to work with parliamentarians individually and collectively, and he's going to make deals with them because at the end of the day, he has to run the country without people in parliament, without his people in parliament.
Yes.
But he must work through parliament,
Yes.
and there will be a way out for that. But you guys, you have always had the majority or minority, whichever way.
Yes.
But nothing has come out of it, even though you have had parliament. What has come out of it?
Yeah, so this frequency interchange, the budget, it was approved in Parliament.
And I'm saying to you, a deal can be made with parliamentarians. If it is coming to your constituency and it will help you, what will you do?
Yes,
you stop it?
No, you support.
You see how it works. If I'm going to do the water system in your constituency and the money will have to be approved, you say it's because I'm not your party president, you are going to stop it?
No.
You see how it's beginning to make sense?
Yes.
I think you're a young person. You should look beyond NDC.
There's nothing also that shows that Cheddar will also do better than these two parties. There's nothing that shows.
The only thing I have about Cheddar is his personal life. I look at a person's private life. What has he been doing on his own, even before politics? I see he's very successful in real estate.
Yes.
He's working with people who are working for him.
Yes.
All right, that means he's a leader.
Yes.
He's able to put things together with his own resources. A person who depends on his resources, create businesses, put people to work, that person is an industrialist. And I'm looking at your candidate, John Mahama. He has run through every aspect, every level of our politics. Assemblyman, DCE, minister, member of parliament, deputy minister, vice president, president. If John Mahama should have been the one who actually develops Ghana, because he understands the whole system of governance in Ghana.
Okay, I feel like running a business is different from running a country. Running a country, you need experience, or you need to know a lot about the people that you want to govern. Now, Cheddar is just a businessman. He has not engaged in anything which relates to human relationship.
He has employees.
Yes, he has.
Running a country is not just about knowing the system. Running a country is setting up proper systems. Listen,
Yes.
knowing the people doesn't even matter. If you have the right system in place, the system will check the people, and the people will have to be in line, because at any given point in time, the system will kick you out itself. Take, for instance, if you want to set up a CCTV camera to check the cars on the road, you don't have to be sitting there every day
Yes.
with a policeman watching the street. The CCTV camera is the system. Somebody is sitting in the office monitoring the street. If somebody crosses the red light, the person's number is picked. There is a fine. You need systems in place. So if Nana Kwame comes in with systems that can self-function with little supervision, everybody will have to be in line. But if you come in and you say it's only about personalities, like I look at all these personalities in NDC. A lot of your people, some of the reasons why some of us are discouraged with the NDC, a lot of your people who are going to be ministers of state, deputy ministers, regional ministers, DCEs, these guys, some of them are very hungry. You don't know how hungry they are. Some of them, they are waiting to milk the country. Even though John Mahama may be thinking good for Ghana and be wishing, that he leaves a legacy, these guys also have the agenda.
Yes, so that's the same thing that applies to Cheddar too.
Yes,
But also have people who also
but
have
Cheddar has done it privately, bro, and has won. Do you know how difficult it is to run a private business and be successful in Ghana?
Yes,
Do you
it's
know
very
what it
difficult.
takes to build a house, single bedroom, in Ghana today? He has built a whole story, built a hotel level at number 1 Oxford Street in Osu. Huge edifice.
Yeah, he is a successful
So that means he knows how to work with people, how to supervise projects, and ensure that his money is put to the right use. These kind of people I can trust. But people who are a product of the system cooked them, the system baked them. They came out of the system. Their friends are all over the system. When they are stealing money, when they are eating money, it's so difficult for them to attack or punish them, because most of the people in the system are their friends. What do you think will happen?
That's what I'm saying, that we have challenges. So these are some of the challenges. And let me give you additional reason why I don't think anybody aside John Dramani Mahama will make a great change to this country. Now, this is it. Let me take Cheddar for instance. Now, when President Akufo-Addo was coming, that we should vote for him, a lot of people knew President Akufo-Addo as a human rights lawyer, a human rights activist. Meanwhile, under his watch, around 50-something people, what's the name? This current demonstration that happened, where they were put in cell for some number of days, they were denied bail. And even if you see the kind of treatment that these police people give to these people, you ask yourself, is it the president that we were told? Is this the president that we were told that he was a human rights lawyer? That's the question you ask yourself. So what it means that when it comes to presidency, or leadership, don't focus on what the person has achieved in the past. I will not say don't focus, but don't put your real focus. Fine, you should look at it, but then don't put your real focus. So these are people say Cheddar has made he has been a successful businessman. He has done this or that. He has done, but you cannot predict people when they become presidents. Look at recently this demonstration that happened. Cheddar, he said he doesn't support violence and the people should be what's the name, should be quiet and let us vote and finish. Then we should just no. Why should a presidential candidate talk like this? People's
You
rights.
want him to support violence?
No, it was not violent.
No, but the statement was, I don't support violence.
Yes, but what he meant was that the demonstration that the people had, it was about violence.
No, he came back with another statement. He came back with, I think, 2 more statements to clarify what he meant. Because these are people he has also sponsored in the past. These same people that went on the demonstration. He supplied with water and some drinks
Yes,
earlier this year, or I think last year. So
but that was fix the country.
No, was it Fix the Country?
Okay.
Okay, so he's in support of demonstration. Demonstration is our human right.
Yes,
You understand?
yes,
But, he had other issues with how the whole thing went about.
yes,
But it doesn't mean he's not in support of people demonstrating.
yes. That's it. But then, as somebody who wants to be a leader, you should take your time in analyzing issues before you put out a statement.
Your people have been taking time to analyze issues. What have we benefited in this country? All the analysis and your reports and your whatever you have done, how has it benefited Ghana? You have come in, your political parties have come in and milked the country and become fat, bought all the V8s from shops, brand new cars, driving left, right, center. The people come in, they are broke. After 1 year in office, the person is riding in a V8, moved from the community he lived, moved to somewhere, Trasaco, moved to somewhere in East Legon. This is what is better for Ghana?
No, but you need to know. Okay, now what also shows that Cheddar will also not do this. What shows? There's nothing.
Listen, if you say that about Cheddar, I'll be very disappointed in you because you're a young guy coming.
Yes, please.
You also need opportunity to showcase what you have.
Yes.
When it's your turn to do something and people say to you, Dazidan, we have never known you to do this, we will not give you the opportunity. How would you feel?
Fine, I'm not saying
You have to be honest. When it's your turn and people tell you, Zidane, you have never done this before. We are going to bring old ex-people who have done this before. Zidane, we are not giving you the opportunity because you are inexperienced. How would you feel? Be honest.
Oh, okay. I'll feel very bad.
Do you think that would be fair?
No, it will not be fair.
That is how the world works. If it is good for you, it should be good for everybody else.
Yes.
What is good for the goose is good for the gander.
Yes.
So allow the person to come and give us something we have never experienced before. He has never been a president. He has never held a public office. Let us know or let us see how he will handle it. But don't sit back and judge him and say he will not perform any different when you have never seen that.
No, I'm making an argument. I didn't say he will not perform it, but I said there is no substantive evidence or anything to show that what you are claiming these politicians are doing, he will not do the same.
If his business is still thriving,
yes,
I'll believe that he knows how to run a system.
But for the business, he knows it is coming from his own money that he established
So Ghana money he
But then Ghana's with this one, when you become president, you come to serve the nation. But when you're a businessman, you are serving your interests. So that's the difference.
The guy has left his exorbitant lifestyle.
Yes.
He has left his luxury lifestyle and is traveling the whole country seeking people's votes. The guy is in almost every village now. You think the guy is just looking for power to corrupt himself?
No, I didn't say it. He is not looking for power to corrupt himself. But I'm making an argument that we cannot say for a fact that this is how this person will perform
The guy is a
differently.
billionaire.
Yes.
He's successful.
Even Akufo-Addo was a president. He was the son of a president.
No,
And
he wasn't rich like Nana Kwame.
Yes. That's
Akufo-Addo had nothing.
yes. And he even said that he's too old to. I don't know.
But Akufo-Addo, we couldn't point to any business that was big. And
Yes.
Not even John Mahama. Nothing. Nana Kwame has built a life for himself.
Yes.
Made fortune for himself.
And he has created a lot of jobs.
A lot of jobs. Me, I respect people like that.
Yes, yes. He has done very well.
If
for
he's
this
my
country.
brother, I'll be very proud of him.
Yes, he has done very well.
You should be proud of him if he was your brother.
Yes, yes. He has done very well for this country. He has created a lot of jobs for people.
So I would rather give such a person the opportunity instead of politicians who have been taken through the mail and made politicians. So they know how to run around the policies, run around the constitution, run around cutting deals and making money for themselves, their girlfriends and wives.
Nti utie abrantie ne nkomo no. Afi wo hu se enye o my Ghana ho do no wo pede bi. Ena enye se John Mahama no pena sem bibiri. He's building a career path for himself. And as a young man, that is what he's supposed to be doing. I support him. But me no ye need that kind of career path in the binidie. You need a swear back up. Nana Kwame Bediako, order number 12 on the ballot paper. To Abanaman, what is 7th December? Na Nana Kwame Bediako be the president. Me no ye need that one. Ye no ye honda say to Yaba. Me da say so share me video. Me did BJ. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I hope to see you again.